Unit 7. Extra listening and speaking. Exercises 2 and 3.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Oh, hi, Susie. I'm good, thanks.
I didn't see you at the cookery club after school yesterday.
No, I went to see the doctor.
That's a shame.
Why?
We made some amazing chocolate cakes. They were delicious. Look, here's a photo.
Oh, who's that in the middle?
That's Amy.
Really? I didn't recognise her.
Probably because she isn't wearing her glasses.
Who's the boy next to Amy?
That's Jack Dutton from Class 10.
Jack Dutton? No way! At Cookery Club?
Yes, he's got short hair now and he likes cooking.
Cooking and eating. And who's that on the right?
That's Beth. Her cake was the best.
It's a great photo. Who took it?
I did.
So, where are the cakes then?
Good question.
Unit 7. Extra listening and speaking. Exercise 4.
Hey, Susie. I've got a good photo. It's from our school trip last year.
Who's that on the left with the long curly hair?
That's Kirsten. She's in year 9. She's great at climbing.
Is that you in the middle?
Yes. Why?
I didn't recognise you. And who's that on the right?
That's Ben. I love his new glasses.
Unit 7. Curriculum Extra. Exercise 2.
The Elephant Man. We gave Merrick 2 rooms at the back of the hospital. One room was a bathroom, so he could have a bath every day. Soon his skin was much better, and there was no horrible smell. The second room had a bed, table, and chairs. I visited him every day and talked to him. He loved reading and talking about books. But sometimes it was difficult for him. At first, 1 or 2 people in the hospital laughed at Merrick because he was ugly. Sometimes they brought their friends to look at him. One day, a new nurse came to the hospital, and nobody told her about Merrick. She took his food to his room and opened the door. Then she saw him. She screamed, dropped the food on the floor, and ran out of the room. "People don't like looking at me. I know that, Dr. Treves," he said. "They usually laugh or scream." "Well, I don't want nurses to laugh at you, Joseph," I said angrily. "I want them to help you." "Thank you, Doctor," he said in his strange, slow voice. "But it's not important. Everyone laughs at me. I understand that." I looked at him sadly. In his one good hand, his left hand, he had the little picture of his mother. He looked at the picture for a minute and then put it by a flower on the table. A tear ran out of his eye and down the skin of his enormous, ugly face.
Unit 7. Culture. Exercise 3.
Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was the most famous female pilot of all time. She was born in 1897. She grew up in Kansas in the USA. She did well at school, but she didn't finish university. There was a war, so she became a nurse. Her life changed when she was 23. That's when she first flew in a plane. She wasn't the pilot, but after this she became very interested in flying. She learned to fly, and in 1921 she flew solo for the first time. The next year she bought her own plane. She named it the Canary. Amelia Earhart was very brave. In 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic in a record time of 14 hours and 56 minutes. She flew from Canada to Northern Ireland. The president gave her a medal. Amelia Earhart was suddenly famous. She competed in many flying races and broke many records. She also wrote popular books about flying. In 1937, she tried to fly around the world. Sadly, she didn't return. Nobody knows what happened exactly. Her plane probably crashed, but they didn't find her or her plane. Amelia Earhart was only 41 when she died.
Unit 7. Song. Exercises 1 and 2. The story of your life.
This is the story of your life. Who, what, when, how and where. Where did you live and when did you leave there? The story of your life. Where did you live when you were young? When you were on holiday, did you have fun? I've got more questions, here's a difficult one. What did you look like when you were young?
I lived in a city when I was young. We went to the beach for holiday fun. I had red hair and my eyes were blue. I was slim with glasses when I left school. When I grew up, I was very tall. I had a moustache, but I wasn't bald. Ask another question, but don't take too long, because I don't think this is a very good song. A very good song.
This is the story of your life. Who, what, when, how and where. Where did you live and when did you leave there? The story of your life. Did you go to university when you left school? Did you get a job? Was it fun? I've got more questions, here's another one. What did you want to be when you were young?
When I left school, I got a job. I didn't travel much, but I learned a lot. I wanted to be in a football team and be on TV playing a lot of sport. Ask another question, a more interesting one, because I don't think this is a very good song. A very